I am the one you're looking for. The Messiah is here. Good morning. Shalom. Let's talk about building the temple. Where we supposed to build the temple according to the Torah. In few words, I will explain to you from the book of Zechariah that at some point the word is saying that temple has to be built where the Messiah will be. Now, according to lot of Rabbi, Messiah is already in Jerusalem, which is not true because I am in Houston, Texas. Now, again, it's not easy for me to say the word I am the Messiah because it is very powerful word. According to Christians, Messiah is the Jesus. So remember, when I say I am the Messiah, it's offend them and they don't like that word. According to Jewish and according to Muslim, the Messiah is just an ordinary man which God have anointed, and he will be doing the work what God have told him to do or perform through him according to the word. According to word, whatever happened in Daniel chapter 7, that exactly what happened to me, and that's how I'm always telling you who I am, what I am. I cannot change that unless the God can change. And according to the word, God cannot change. God is not a human being that he can change his word. So I believe that whatever is written on the word is 100% true and God cannot change. And that's the reason I cannot change. I try myself and say, maybe I'm not. But the other voice come from the backside. No, you are the one. You are the one because I already told you, I show you my glory, and I have chose you to build the temple, bring my all the Israelis back to Israel, all the Jewish people from all over the world, to bring them back to Jerusalem and build the temple. So I'm gonna go through a few words from Zechariah chapter. There are few confusions that I have myself. Maybe those rabbis, they knows the word very well. They might call me and make it right for me. Because when the Son of Man came from cloud and rest upon me, the first thing happened to me was the person who went inside of me started telling me, build my house, build my house, build my house, build my house, build my house. And it was constantly was going on, and that's why I purchased some land. And when I was standing on the land, the voice came from above and said, this is the land. Now I don't know why, and I purchased that land. I couldn't able to build the temple over there because it was in the city. Then I have purchased another 24 acres land by thinking that that's the place I need to build the temple. But in March, again I received the message from God and sent me to Jerusalem for 40 days. And I thought, that's it, the time is here. So I was in Jerusalem while there was an election was going on. I have no idea that somebody already had predicted that Messiah will be there. So when I went over there, I find out through the taxi driver they really were waiting for the Messiah. And that's how I come to know that God have brought me to fulfill the prophecy of those rabbis who was predicting that Messiah will come at 5779 year and he will be there before the election. And I was there. Now let's go to Zechariah chapter 6. And over here, this is what it says. Tell him that Lord Almighty says, here is the man called the branch. He will branch out where he is and build the temple of the Lord. He will build the Lord's temple and he will receive a royal honor and will rule as a king from his throne. He will also serve as a priest from his throne, and there will be a perfect harmony between the two. So you see on that scriptures what Lord is saying to Zechariah, that wherever the branch will be, he will build the temple over there. So if I am in United States of America, then I guess the temple has to be built over here. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 5, 10, 12. And this is what he says. Where are they taking the basket? I asked the angel. He replied, to the land of Babylonia, where they will build a temple for the basket. And when the temple is ready, they will set the basket there on its pedestal. So let's go to the chapter 5:10, Zechariah 5:10. Where are they taking the basket? I asked the angel. He replied, to the land of Babylonia, where they will build the temple. So I don't know, according to my thinking, in the beginning, the land of Babylonia is United States of America, because the New York is the one state they are talking about, land of prostitute, where everybody came and did the business through that country, to that state. So the land of Babylonia is, according to me, is United States of America, unless in past the temple was built in land of Babylonia, which is I doubt, because the second temple also built was in Jerusalem. So the thing is, I need to know from the rabbi where the temple has to be built. If it is in Jerusalem, then Messiah is not there right now. Messiah is sitting in Houston. I am your Messiah. So till you don't pick me up, you cannot build the temple. Now let's go to the chapter 14 of Zechariah. 14 first. This is what Lord says. Watch, the day of the Lord is coming, when your possessions will be plundered right in front of you. On that day I will gather all the nations to fight against Jerusalem. The city will be taken, the house plundered, and the woman raped. Half the populations will be taken away into captivity, and half will be left among the ruin of the city. Now, Lord don't want this, and we all can stop this one. We can stop all this thing if you put the Messiah on the line. So I am requesting you, to all the rabbi, please sit down together again. Let's talk it over. You're not going to find the Messiah in Jerusalem or in Israel. because I am your Messiah. Simple, I am your Messiah. You're not gonna find. There are a lot of Christians will be against me when I said I am the Messiah, but you all know that what this Messiah will do. This Messiah will perform the miracles, but not in the beginning till you anoint me, and the God glory will come upon me. First thing. The second thing, he will bring the remnant of the people from exile. All the Israeli will come back to Jerusalem. Third thing, the rebuilding of the temple is with Messiah. All the people will come and help, and Messiah will be there and build the temple. God glory will be there. On the daytime there will be no rain because of the cloud will be above the Mount Temple, and the night time will have a lights so we can finish the temple, and the whole world will see the God glory on that day. So temple has to be built. And I am telling you, without me, you cannot even put the one stone. So, I heard everything is ready. The crown is ready. All the material is ready for the temple. Now, everything can be done. Either it's on your time or on his time. You have a choice right now. Just now we passed the two festivals, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And I am sure so many people come to repentance and ask forgiveness for the God. And I am sure a lot of people also pray to Messiah to come. You want Messiah? I am the one you're looking for. You're not gonna find, because nobody's talking like what I'm saying. There is not even one Israeli is telling you I am the Messiah, because Messiah cannot be only Jew, coming from the Jew religious. He will be Jew already from his forefather, but he could be raised in a different way, like I raised in a Hindu family, but my forefather is from the tribe of Judah, and that's why God have chose me to bring all mankind to worship one Lord, Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Hindu and Muslims, Hindus are believing Krishna, Muslim and Jewish, they believe in God is a spirit, and Christian believe in Jesus. They all will know one day who's the real God is. The God is a spirit, and true worshipper worship the God in a spirit and truth. If Jesus is the God, then God will really reveal everybody. If the Krishna is the God, God will reveal everybody. And if I am the Messiah to come to do the work, and then God will reveal who I am also. So let's don't fight each other on the religious, but let's get together and build this temple where God says himself that he will show up himself over there. So why we argue? Let's try first and rebuild the building. Let everybody see the God glory. So it's all up to you now. I'm telling you again and again, pick me up. Let's get together, because things are getting uglier in the world. Financial situation is coming bad, and war is coming. So you choose whatever you want to do. Thank you very much. You have a blessed day.